Well, hello there, chums. It's I, Captain Steve, and yes, you just caught me flying into the Nexus. Now, I am doing the weekend mission number 11 live right now. Yeah, a little bit unexpected. Normally I do, if I'm going to stream on a Saturday, it's usually 6 PM. However, we're going to the cinema today at around about 5. But yeah, I won't be back in time to do anything of the sort, so I thought I'd stream now. A little bit unexpected, and yeah, I know it's very early in some parts of the world, so yeah, let's head on over and let's pick up the Quicksilver mission. Now, I did do this in creative the other day. I've already put out a video out there on how this is done and how you go about doing so, but yeah, let's interact with the console. Let's pick up the mission. I need the Quicksilver on this mode because I do want to get all the visages, and I'm massively behind, so this is a good way to catch up. So there we go, awesome, I picked that up. Right, now when you do pick up the mission, after the countdown, it tells you which iteration to go speak to, and this time it's Adain. Let's go up to her and let's talk to her. Hello Ariadne, how are you? There we go. Now she does look like Hello Kitty, doesn't she? Red Cobra! Hello there, Red Cobra. Hello there, buddy. Right, so I'm going to ask about guidance this time. The nature of these disturbances worries me like Traveller. I do not often venture to the anomaly, but what I've encountered out there was more than a likeness. I'm going to ask for guidance because I asked for likeness last night. To venture there yourself, learn the location of the knowledge stones. The stones should yield secrets easily. They were designed to receive you. Sweet. Okay, well thank you very much for that, Ariadne. Okay, Red Cobra, you sir were first into the chat stream, so yeah, you are freaking awesome, and I'm going to give you a little celebratory dance. There you go, Red Cobra. That's for you. That's for you, my little friend. Right, okay, right, so we've got the mission, and we're off on said mission. Haha! I am very good, Mr. Red Cobra, thanks for asking. I think I'm pretty much over the cold. I have got a little bit of a cough left, but that's about it. Right, so let's head on out. Then we're going to head down to the planet, and we've got to find 3 knowledge stones. Now, normally I would bring enough materials to put down some sort of exocraft's summoning device, you know, like the antenna one, the satellite dish, because that makes things a heck of a lot easier. Right, where's my marker? There's my marker. Hello, knowledge stone detected. It's funny how it says knowledge stone detected, then it takes you to a portal where there's no frickin' knowledge stone. But there we are, that's what we've got. Okay, let's head on down. Awesome. Let's go. It'd be nice if it headed you straight to a patch where there was 3 knowledge stones, but that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? That would be too easy. Right, so let's head on in. Knowledge stones detected. Awesome. And there's my portal. Now, if you saw yesterday's stream, my portal hadn't rendered in properly. I mean, the bottom hasn't either. Now, someone did say if you go into camera mode, it renders. No, it doesn't. No, it really doesn't. It does if you're in multiplayer. However, when you're not in multiplayer, it just pauses the game. Oh crud, I think I've just gone through the ground. Alright, one day the landing pad area will be clear. There we are, we're touching down through the ground. This is going to be interesting. This is where I die. Okay, use jetpack. Jetpack mode, get back through the floor. Okay, I'm dead. I'm going to be dead. Yeah. Okay, let's just fall. And let's see if it takes me to the opposite. There we are. Phew! And the portal's back, but my ship is now buried like 10 feet underneath the ground. Well, 24 U's. Fantastic. That's not cricket, is it? Right, okay, well let's have a look around. Let's see if there are any knowledge stones to be found in close proximity. Because I would normally just summon an exocraft, find where there's a monolith and go to do 3. But if it's a knowledge stone rich planet, usually I just do it this way, may as well. A little bit of extra adventure, see a bit more of the planet. Oh, I am liking the terrain. The terrain is pretty awesome. Whoa, there's a lot of hazardous plants there. Keep away from those. I'm liking this little forest in this sort of underhang, if that's a thing. Lendaro, 25 gravity, no balls. Indeedy doody. I did this one the other day in creative mode. Scottish Jim, hello Captain Steve, and hello viewers. There's butterflies. We was talking about butterflies on last night's, Friday night's Nexus show. There we go. Me and PT. Yeah, there we go. Got a scanned butterfly. I was saying it's nicer that made them easier to blink and scan, because they were troublesome. Okay, there's another knowledge stone, and there's one just over on top of the hill over there. So this is quite nice and easy. Sometimes you're lucky and you get an awesome planet like this one, where all the knowledge stones are clustered quite closely together. Now I have got some Gravitino balls growing up on my freighter, and I do have a Gravitino ball base. However, I'm not going to take any shortcuts, chumps. I have had people saying that they're having problems with the Sentinels. So I figured, well, I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go without going and picking some that I've grown, and we're going to see just how troublesome these Sentinels are. Because I know sometimes they bring in dogs, they bring in walkers and all sorts of stuff, but I would say just run like the frickin' wind. Grab your Gravitino balls, run to the next patch, and just keep legging it. Don't even entertain the frickin' Sentinels would be my best advice. So here we go. We've got that. Pick that one up. Decoy Soul! Hello there, my friend. Hi, Captain Steve and chat. Well, hello there, Decoy Soul. Glad to have you aboard, my friend. Right, so we've got all those. Now we've got to head to the other point, which means I need my frickin' ship. Right, okay, well, let's see if we can just summon it and pull it out the ground that way. I love it when the ship comes in, just as it's about to land. You get all that dust kick up. That is a proper decent opportunity for a photo. Yeah, I just missed it. Okay, so let's grab into the ship, and let's fly on over to the disturbance point. La 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 la. Well, actually, it's the portal, then the disturbance point. Okay, let's head back over to the portal. Let's just touch down here. I'm not going to go too close, just in case it puts my ship through the freaking floor again. Sometimes, chum, sometimes there are those little mini niggles, and you have to use a mini workaround. But it's part of this game being so freaking massive. I mean, the fact that they can even put the portal on level ground pretty much every time without fail is pretty amazing. If it goes wrong every now and again, it's kind of a given. The recovered coordinates burn fresh in my memory. I am ready to warp to the anomalous land Nada and Polo have directed me to. Sweet. Disturbance echoes the distant planet emanate from the ancient stone structure. Excellent. Enter glyph sequence. So, okay, we're heading in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pow. We're in. Lovely jubbly. Cool. Right, so we just warp in there. Yeah, so I've got my Star Wars attire on. Star Wars attire. Because I'm going to go watch Star Wars this evening. I'm going to go around about 5 o'clock for the 5 o'clock viewing at my local cinema. And yeah, it should be good. Should be good. I'm hoping it's going to be good. My expectations, you know, because it's the last of the saga, are quite high. But, you know, I have spoken to people, and they said, you know, Steve, it's good, but if you didn't like the last one, you're probably not going to like this one. Which, I didn't like the last one, truth be told. Or the one before that. I mean, the one where there's that giant battle destroyer, and the captain of the ship goes, I'm going to stay behind and pilot it into all the bad guys, because I'm the only one that can do it. You've got loads of droids. You got a ton of droids that can easily do that, and you know they've got a better way of calculating than any human brain on the planet. Give it to a droid to do, you know, that sort of thing. And then Princess Leia swimming through space, that was just okay, Disney magic time. And then BB-8 spitting out all those coins. There was more coins than he had body space. Is he hollow? Does he not need circuitry? It was just weird. I could list out loads of stuff like that, and I'd be here all freaking day. Yeah. Right, okay, so let's go around. But yeah, a little bit too much Disney magic for me in a lot of the recent... Oh, look! Someone's actually put down a roamer already. That's pretty cool. And there's a teleporter here too, chums. I wonder if someone's probably gone and already stuck down Seek Shelter 25 Gravitino balls. This is really cool. Let's see where this takes me. Kaboom! I'm up here. Lovely. Okay, interesting. And there's another teleporter here. Why? Why on earth? Okay, interesting. But at the same time, I would have thought there would have been like a little mini Gravitino ball farm. That would have been lovely. But yeah, let's go to the disturbance anyhow. I'm a little way away from my ship now. Okay, let's jump back in the teleporter. Let's go back, grab my ship. I was just intrigued, you know, curiosity and all. Usually it kills cats. It could have killed me. But, you know, I am an intrepid explorer. Right, so let's go, let's go. Bum, 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 bum. I hope the person who's built that base comes back and adds in a little mini Gravitino farm. That'd be quite sweet, wouldn't it? Right, so let's head on over here. And let's go to the communications device. I think somebody in Perma has actually added a base quite in near proximity to this structure that has all the Gravitino balls. Yeah, someone put a message on my video the other night on the creative mode one that I done. Yep, so let's just touch down here. Awesome! We're good. Right, let's grab some knowledge stones because we may as well. 3 words. Hello from Devon. Well, hello there from Devon. Now that could be a place or it could be a name. Who knows? I'm going to go with a place. I mean, there is a place in England called Devon. It's down south. Right, so let's head on over here. Let's interact with this little triangle. Help, I'm stuck on my toilet. What the heck? What the heck? With a joypad. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, I hope you get help, my friend. My suit cries out an alarm. Its sensors oscillating wildly. This structure is unstable and unsafe. A static energy rushes across the surface of the structure and coils its way up my arm, alive and imploring. Something in the fabric of reality is damaged. It needs material sacrifice to repair. It needs 25 Gravitino balls, which we established. Well, thank you very much, chat individual. Star Space 55, hi there, Captain Steve. Hope you're doing okay. Loads of emojis. I like emojis. I see, 80%. Want to review as Cyberpunk? Have a nice time at the Force. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Star Space 55. And yes, I have gone and pre-ordered my copy of Cyberpunk 2077. I can't wait, to be honest. I mean, it's a game that I watched the first playthrough trailer of. You know, the one where you got the lady in the bath and he's helping her out and the cops turn up and all that sort of stuff. That's the only one I had watched. Right, okay, so let's get on to this. But it is looking quite cool. So as soon as you pick up the Gravitino balls, it's going to alert the Sentinels. Okay? So I'm just going to grab a shed load of these. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to ignore the fact that they're approaching me, because it takes them a little while to scan and register the fact that I've just nicked a whole freaking load of them. Right, now I'm just going to run like the freaking wind. Run like the wind. Right, now, there is that little thing that if you fire off a round, you can then run like the wind by using the reload sheets. Let's freaking get away from these guys. Down. Yeah, keep up with that. Yeah, you're not going to be able to. Yeah, let's get out of here. So the way you do that is you just hold down the melee button while hammering the heck out of the reload button, and you can just leave them for dust. Freaking god. There we go. Right, well, I'm miles away from them now. Okay, right, so there's some more Gravitino balls, so we'd lock those in. We'd go over there, we'd grab those ones as well. Now, this will alert the Sentinels pretty much immediately to my location, so I could wait for that timer to finish, so it completely nullifies itself. There we go. Awesome. Sentinels will be gone. Oh no, it's still got the... It's a bit weird how it does that now, chums. It lingers for a heck of a long time, and then the Sentinels get that extra bit of time to come and find you. Right, okay, well, we're going to grab these. Lovely. Lovely and lovely. And that gives me a 3-star rating again. So I'm just going to fire off a round, hold down melee, and hit reload like a crazy person possessed. Watch out the way, my little Godzilla friend. I'm a man on a mission. Literally, on a mission. Okay, there we go. Let's go, let's go. Meow. Look at me go, look at me go. So, yep, we're going to get away from these guys quite easily with this little nifty movement hack, or glitch, or whatever you want to call it. I call it glitch running. Now, I've got a video on how you pull off the glitch running. So if you can't work out how to do it, there is a little thing. Yep. That little Gek is having a seizure. It does look that way, doesn't it? He's fine. Don't you worry about him. He's all good. He's all good. There you go. More Gravitino balls that way. Let's go over there. Fire off a round. Hold down melee. Hit reload. Oh, I've gone past them. Look at that. Okay, right. So let's use my mining beam to pop that thing. Lovely. You're dead. And let's pick up these. Sweet. That's going to give me a 3-star rating again. Just pick up all these. Oh look, there's some more over there. Let's just go nick those before the Sentinels catch me. Lovely jubbly. I'm a man on a mission. And we're getting these Gravitino balls. I like how they've scaled them now. They used to all be pretty much the same size, but now they're all different sizes, which is quite smart. I like that. Nice little touch. Okay. And yeah, the Sentinels are freaking miles away. So yeah, there we are. It's not as bad as what people are saying it is, to be fair. Oh yeah, I need to go back to that. I suppose if you don't know... mining boltcaster, there we go. Now I can leg it. There we go. I suppose if you don't know the little run-in thing, this is a good mission. If you have quests to kill sentinels. Yeah, there is that too. Okay, here we go. Right, let's have a look around. Is there any more to be had? Hello there, creature. What are you? You're a spiky little cretin, aren't you? There we go. It's one of those fat-bodied dudes. Gravitino balls. There we are. Let's head on over there. We grab these, and I think I'm about done. Uh-oh. They're coming up through the hill. We'll grab that one as well. Let's go. Right, so it's all the way over there that I've got to get. Let's see how quickly I can get there with this glitch running. Meow. Meow. It is quite cool, isn't it? The amount of space that you... Who needs an exocraft when you can do this? It is quite cool at covering space in a very quick space of time. Well, bit of pinball. Meow. Sometimes if you time a jump just right, it catapults you miles. There we go. So sentinels have lost me, which is good. Yeah, so I've been watching The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian's been freaking awesome. Now, I was thinking about getting all the episodes of The Mandalorian and combining those together to make like a little sub-film. Because it does stand out there. It's actually really, really good, The Mandalorian, if you haven't come across it. There are a few gaping plot holes again, and a little bit more Disney magic, depending on who's been actually directing or doing the cast and all that sort of stuff, or the script. Alright, okay, tribute to Akabors. There we go. I have not tried this, but I was told if you dig in the ground, and just like you do with the larval cores, and have the gravitino balls fall into you. Oh, okay, I haven't tried that either. That's not something that I've tried. Okay, so there we go, let's put this in. The static energy rushes across the surface of the structure and coils its way up. Okay, we've read all that bit. Offer materials! Take those. The static arcs from my fingertips to the materials. Very stiff-like. I have collected. They shrink into nothingness, and the trace of them gone. Oh! The unknown energy subsides, withdrawing back into the earth. The damage here seems to be repaired. Awesome! There we go. I wish I was that good at DIY in real life. Okay, so there we go. Right, so shippity ship. There's my ship. Okay, right back through the portal. Let's go, let's go. And we have liftoff. We have liftoff. Sweet. Now, one of my friends, one of my college chums from years ago, has just pinged me to say that he's getting back in to No Man's Sky. He played it years ago on initial release, got to the centre, then put it down and didn't come back. He went off to play Elite Dangerous, and he's now got PlayStation VR, and he's been playing this in VR, and he's really enjoying it. Let's see if I can fly in through the portal. Okay. If you're actually really good at piloting, you can fly in through the portal. In your ship. Oh, Dutch 66, afternoon all. Afternoon, Mr. Dutch 66. Is it afternoon? Is it? Oh, bloody hell, it is. Yeah, it's 10 to 1 here in the UK. I've only just really got up and had my breakfast, now a cup of tea. I'm going to be going to watch Star Wars today. Yeah, at about 5 o'clock. Fire Night at 013 morning. Good morning there, Fire Night. Yeah, it feels more like morning to me, but it is actually the afternoon. This new headset of mine is really quite nice. Apart from, it's got a layer of sponge up here that is probably the most thinnest layer of sponge in the world. It sort of slowly digs into your skull. I prefer my old Turtle Beach helmet, to be fair, but this one has got rave reviews. This is the Logitech. It is a really nice looking headset. It matches my joypad colours of black and orange. I went for colour matching rather than the full-on review, but this had an awesome review. This was said to be one of the better headsets out there, but it did say for PC and PlayStation gaming. It's not just PlayStation gaming. Now, it only plugs in via the audio jack down here, but on the PC you have got a different adapter which has got the 2 pins, and apparently that improves the quality more so than what you're getting at the moment. Hopefully you can can't really tell the difference between my Turtle Beach and this one. Bionite is morning for me here, laugh out loud, almost 7 AM here. I think the Turtle Beach was coming out slightly louder, a little bit more crisp. This one has got more of a tinny effect. It almost sounds like it's coming from inside a helmet, and I kind of like it for this game, but whether I use it for Cyberpunk, I don't know. I may have to find another headset. I may go for a more expensive Turtle Beach, because the Turtle Beach headset that I had was the cheapest variety I could find, and I found that in a sale. I got it for like 15 quid. This one was like 50 quid. And it's like, okay. And this one was in a sale at 50. It should have been like 89 or something. And that's just crazy money to spend on a headset, isn't it? It really is. Okay, let's head on up to the Nexus. But yeah, there you go. You got a little mini headset review in this episode, chums. Whether you wanted it or not, you got one. Haha! But yeah. It's not like I do many hardware reviews. In fact, none. There you go, that's the first of one. Okay, when do you think Hello Games will resolve this weekend's mission storyline? Well, we've only got so many visages to get, haven't we? I was hoping that they would come to an end once we've got all the heads of all the different new NPCs in the Nexus. But it has slowed down. Oh dear, there's not a door there. Okay, brilliant. I'm going to fly around here where there is a door. That might help. Yeah, so I'm thinking once we've unlocked all the visages of all the different races, then perhaps we might get something. But I am wondering whether these are like a lead up to... I don't know whether you watched the Friday Night Nexus show, but me and PT have been contacted by somebody that used to go to college with quite a lot of games designers. Some of those may have or may still work at Hello Games. So yeah, and this person, this source that we have, has said that speaking to 5 of these individuals that are in the know, separately, have all said that there is a new update being worked on called Generations, and they reckon it's probably going to hit us maybe late March, early April time, something like that, but they're all said the same name, Generation, as the name of the next update. I mean, I don't know how true that is, or if there's any sort of weight to it, or what it may even entail. They just said it might be a graphical enhancement update, so updating the graphics that we have now. And I really hope that we get sliders or some sort of settings to swap to different modes. It's like in VR mode. I'd love to be in a cel-shaded type mode for that. That'd be awesome. So yeah, the pop isn't as great or as noticeable. Okay, well I've handed all that in. Let's head on over here. Let's go talk to good old Johnny 5. Hello there, Johnny 5. How are you, my friend? Yeah, I mean, you know, Polo wasn't nice enough to give you a real name. He just called you the Synthesis Companion, which, yeah, is a little bit harsh, to be fair. I mean, there's an update named after you. I suppose that's something. Oh, what's this? Perseus. Oh, Perseus is up there at last. Awesome. Well, I am way behind, as you can see, chums. Now, I do really want Hesperus. I really do like Alphase, but I do like the Perseus. I'm not so fussed about Selene. So, yeah, I need to be doing the other Quicksilver missions, really, chums. Let's go pick one of those up. Now, I haven't done these for a few days, so I'm surprised that there's only 2. I was half expecting a full 3. So let's pick up one of these. Tame wild creatures. Don't mind if I do. Initialize mission. Start them on mission. Awesome. Right, okay, well let's go tame some wild creatures. I'm interested to see how No Man's Sky will perform on VR2. Heck yes. Yeah, I do really hope that once we either get the update around March time, April time, if the source is correct, hopefully we'll get new missions then. Or if not then, maybe even before then, if we've managed to get all the visages and they change what's going to be in the Quicksilver store. I'm thinking it's probably going to be emotes or something like that next, considering in the Bite Beat trailer you did see people with new emotes, so it kind of makes sense. We know that they exist, let's put it that way. Also, you see some NPCs doing some pretty cool animations. It's like in the station, if they're standing up by the guardrails, they actually wave the ship out like that. It's quite cool. I won't mind that emote. That's quite a cool one to have. Yeah. But yeah, right. So I picked up the Tame Wild Creatures mission, didn't I? So it should take me to a planet that has quite a lot of creatures on it. Making the bait fruit, the bait ingredients, that doesn't take me too long. So hopefully we'll get this mission nailed. But let's head on in. Right. Where's my planet? Okay, 4 planets and 1 moon in a Viking system. Very nice. Okay, and there's the planet all the way over there. It looks more like a moon, but we will go there. What sort of one is it? Oh, it's Solarium. Okay, incandescent moon. Let's go. Oh, it has no water on it. Okay. Usually I find that the planets with the water on are quite easy to find the creatures on land in more mass. But yeah, moons being smaller, they tend to have the creatures in more localized areas. I mean, yeah, definitely. Well, now that I'm partnered with YouTube, at the moment my revenue is around about $90. I don't know what that equates to in English pounds, but it's probably not far off. It's probably something like 75 or something. But I'm just going to keep putting any revenue I get from YouTube into a separate account, into an ISA, and I'm going to save up for a PlayStation on launch, and I'm hoping it's going to be enough to get me the PlayStation, maybe a launch title or two, maybe the VR system if it comes out at launch. We will see. But I'll probably be using my old PlayStation as some sort of trading, I guess, but I'm a little bit nervous because we don't know whether the backwards compatibility is a thing or not. I mean, they did say that with the last iteration of the PlayStation, and we found that that really wasn't true. Okay, let's go grab that. You had to pay for the old PlayStation games in that Play Now thing, or whatever it was, with monthly subscription malarkey, which was just complete arse and tosh. The live show was good last night. Poor old Julia. He didn't know what happened. No, I think he was just after the YouTube link. I don't think he wanted to join at all. And when you look at his channel, it doesn't look like he's been on No Man's Sky for too long, or if he hasn't actually streamed anything of it. It's mainly Beat Saber and stuff he's been playing on his Oculus. So yeah, it was interesting though to get him in and get his take on things and how he felt about all sorts of stuff. Yeah, poor guy. It was quite funny. Okay, let's have a look around. Let's get some more of these harvestable plants, and then we'll worry about the creatures in a bit. My days, there's a lot of nasty creatures on this planet. They're trying to eat me alive, game. Right, okay. Let's have a look around for some more harvestable plants. Is that one over there, or is that Solarium? That's Solar Vine. What are you? Don't be Solar Vine. Stop biting me. You're a Solar Vine as well, darn you. Okay, so sometimes you land on planets that have lots of creatures, bitey ones, but you don't land on a planet that has a lot of the harvestable plants, and that can prove an issue. That can prove a little bit tedious. So you know what I might do, chums? I might jump in my ship, fly up to the station. Oh, hold on, what was that? Oh yeah, I've got a submission there as well. Yeah, so I might jump in my ship and fly to my milking farm. Oh, found a Humping Turtle Dark. Hello there, buddy. Cool. I'll probably hold on to my Pro, even though I'm getting the PS5 at launch. Yeah, I might hold on to it just to see what happens, because, you know, I do want to continue playing No Man's Sky, even when next gen comes out, and I'm just hoping that we get a port. Decoy Soul, the last thing I heard about it was the PS5 is going to be backwards compatible, and the VR for PS4 will work on it. Yeah, I have heard similar, but until I hear it from the lips of a Sony representative and them saying it's free backwards compatibility and not that you've got to go buy all the games again or pay some sort of subscription charge, then yeah, I believe it when I see it, because yeah, they said the same thing, and I kept hold of all my PlayStation 4 games. I had a game I used to love playing called Dragon's Dogma. It was freaking awesome. I think you can actually download it now. Dragon's Dogma, The Dark Arisen. I'm actually half tempted to just grab that and fire it up, if it is there, and start streaming some of that, because I really did enjoy playing Dragon's Dogma, The Dark Arisen. It's a great little game. It's made by Capcom, and the control methods and the combat system, I would say, is better. I'm going to probably get crucified than this for saying this, but yeah, better than that of Monster Hunter. If they took the combat system from Dragon's Dogma and put that into Monster Hunter, they would be on a winner there. It'd be freaking awesome. Here we go, let's go to my milking farm. All bases, and where is the milking farm? Dilly-dee, dilly-dum, blue portal base, blue everything there. Frosty Milk, that's where I want to go. Do you really think there will be a port for No Man's Sky on the new PS and Xbox? I really hope it's going to be on PS4 to PS5 at the very least. I mean, that's the platform that sort of spring-boxed Hello Games into the limelight. So I'd like to hope that Sony has already approached them and said, you know, your No Man's Sky, it could do wonders on this new platform. You know how Sean Murray said, this year is going to be a very neat year. I'm hoping that they've already got the dev kits for both Xbox and PlayStation, and I hope that they're already trying No Man's Sky on their new devices. Because, I mean, let's face it, they've got to be interested at what it could do. I know I would. If I was a developer and this was my little puppy and my work of passion and pride, I'd want to try it on something new. I'd want to push it to the maximum. And yeah, maybe they've seen some stunning results and thought, that's neat. See what I did there? You know, it could be a thing. I mean, I could just be putting 1 and 1 together and getting 12. I'm good at that. My maths is terrible. Okay, so let's head on outside. I can't remember the layout of my base. Right, so let's see if I can craft that stuff into stuff. Let's go over here. I know what I'm talking about, don't you worry. Okay, so let's grab that. Let's put that in there. Oh, fire water. Oh, nice. Okay, and I need some more specium. Fecium. You're not fecium, but you are. You can go in there. That's going to make fermented fruit. Lovely jubbly. Okay, do you... Oh, yeah. Would anyone here consider doing a restart of No Man's Sky? I did in VR mode. I started one. There's a playlist. It's got about, 10 videos in or something. Feel free to check that out. But yeah, I did do a new fresh start just for VR. And although I enjoyed it to a degree, I didn't see much that was all that different. So I'm probably not going to be doing it again, to be fair. Until they add something that breaks the gameplay loop. Or bring in, those new NPCs, then I might then. Recently, I deleted over my 650 hours saved by mistake, so now I have 9 hours under my belt, laugh out loud. I'm actually enjoying the fresh start though. I deleted my legacy saves as well, because I know I would have been too tempted to try and get all the Quicksilver on there to get all the visages. Because that's the sort of person I am. I'm a little bit OCD with that sort of stuff. So I just deleted them to remove the temptation. And I'm glad I did, to be honest, because I know I would have. Right, so let's interact with this. Oh, I've already got 2 composts in there. That's good. Okay, and what have I got in here? How many composts do I have there? None. So let's put 5 in there. Sweet. And then just to lure in the creatures, let's grab some carbon. Let's make some creature sticks. I would restart Dutch with no issue. That, however, if it was going to next gen, it needs to endlessly deliver variation for me in order to be worth it. Yes, I'm totally with you on that, Thunder. If they bring crossplay in, if they add more story elements, if they add alternative endings, what I would like to see is a reduction in the amount of universes. I mean, there's what, 256 of them or something mental? Reduce that down to 16. Make every single one completely unique and individual, or have some sort of randomization thing going on there, or some sort of quirk to them. So one system might be full of pirates and bounties, another one might have different sorts of sentinels, or a new sort of biome, or one area might have more chance of diplos. I mean, we've got 16 glyphs, haven't we? And each of those glyphs have got something quite unique about them. Make the universes based on the glyphs. And then, yeah, it'd be cool if every single universe you've got as well gave you some sort of reward at the end of completing it. So if you did complete it, you might get a new sort of exotic ship that you can only get from that system or do in that universe. That'd be cool. Or a new multi-tool that you can mine endlessly without having to recharge it or something. Just anything like that. That'd be cool. Right, craft products. Where's my frickin' sticks? They're usually on the first page, aren't they? Am I pressing the wrong button or something? I'm not. There they are. Okay, I don't know why I didn't see those the first time around. Right, let's throw some of these down just to call in a few creatures. Kapow. And then, yeah, that's gone off the menu now. So there we go. Let's throw some over there. And yep, that should hopefully bring in a load of creatures. And you should see that my taming just goes up on its own in a bit. Let's bring some more creatures in from over there. Diddly-dee. Chicka-pow. Okay, right, so that should bring them in close enough for these milking machines to start actually taking effect now, guys. Awesome. So I can just wait now, and I can just read your stuff. Agreed, Steve. Mate, I like your ideas. Thank you very much, Thunder. Now, that video that I made on the 16 different universes was on my old channel. So I might remake it and put a little bit more time and effort into it and put it out there again at some stage. But yeah, thanking you, Thunder. That means a lot. I'm really liking your photos, sir. They're fantastic. I can't think of any other game that I'd restart if I lost that many hours. Dutch 66, yeah, that's a good point. When you look at it that way, it just goes to show just how awesome the experience is. I often say that No Man's Sky isn't a game, it's more of an experience. It's growing more and more closer to being a game, but for me, it is the best experience you can have on any product that's out there that's marked under video game. It is an experience, it's a journey, it's freaking epic. Humping Turtle Duck, you're welcome, mate, and appreciate the love for my photos also. Yeah, well, they're pretty darn awesome, mate. They're really epic. I really do like the blank face watches. His photos are really good as well. Some of his have got quite a lot of movement to them. It's like he'd done a simple shot the other day. He was just walking like this, and I think he must have gone into camera mode while he was walking, and just sort of went down at the feet, you know, like this. But you could sort of see some of the weld in the background. I mean, he didn't get a butt shot, but he just got the tread of the shoe like that, and then the weld in the background. And it just had so much movement in one single photo. Fantastic. Yeah, it really is. It really is an experience. And people find their own niches and ways of being creative in this game. It's like yourself with the photos. It's like me with bases or making these top trump cards. You know, there's always a way to express yourself and share things with the community in this game. It's awesome, and the fact that my base got spotlighted the other month up in the Nexus, that really did made my freaking month, that did. I mean, I got partnered with Google, I got my 1,000 subscribers, and to be honest, I think having my base featured in the Nexus at the same time, I was like, wow, that's freaking amazing. I didn't know what made me happier more. I was just buzzing all that month. It was a fantastic month for me. Okay, let's head on up. No, sadly not. Oh, okay, you're not on Instagram. No, Instagram's quite a good place to share your images. It could be a way of bringing more traction to your channel and things. The only thing what I would say is if you do put your channel link in a photo that you put on Instagram, for whatever reason, what I can't get it to show as like a hyperlink, so people have to copy and paste it. And who can be asked these days to do copy and paste, you know? Yeah, everybody wants things at their fingertips. Okay, right. Why can't I call the Nexus? Planetary interference. Okay. Oh, okay, so I just got to get a bit further away from the planet. Fair enough. Now I can. I didn't know whether it was because of Portal, but I was like, no, I didn't Portal here. It's one of my own bases. Okay, yeah, no worries. This game was why I got my PS4. It was also why I got my VR. Yeah, so Sony do owe a credit to No Man's Sky and Hello Games, because I don't think you're alone. I don't think you're alone on that. Now, the reason I got a PS4 was just because I had a PS3 and it just seemed like the natural progression of things for me. To be honest, when I actually bought it, the only things that sort of I was interested in at the time was a new version of Tekken and a new version of, you know, air combat and stuff like that. The Namco games, really, for me, was my draw when I first joined. And I heard that there were some Dragon Ball games coming for it, and I was like, wow, awesome, got to get onto those. But yeah, I can't even think what my first game was that I bought for the PS4. Okay, so we've turned that one in. Let's see what else we've got here, chumps. Let's see what else we have. Kill 52 monstrosities. That I can do. I would do that with pleasure. Awesome. Let's go do that. So I may as well get a bit of Quicksilver under my belt, chumps. May as well. And let's head on out and let's go grab that one. So killing monstrosities, I use my plasma or grenade or geology cannon for that one. So let's just make sure that I've got enough plasma stuff inside my doohickey. So none there. Cargo. Do I have any here? I do. I've got 7. I'll craft another one. Lovely. Let's go. We are ready to go kill the little green critters. You have worked very hard, Steve, mate, to get the 1k subs, especially when you had to start it all over again. Yes, so I'm quite used to starting things all over again. It happens so much in my world, to be honest, Mr. Thunder, restarting things over again. I'm terrible at DIY. It's like I hung a mirror in the hallway. If I showed you how many drill holes there are before I got it centered, I need to fill them. Will I ever fill them? Probably not. Okay, so let's have it down. Dutch 66, No Man's Sky is my favourite game of this generation, without a doubt. I'm with you on that one, Mr. Dutch. It's definitely the game that keeps bringing me back. I was really into Destiny too, when that came out. I actually queued for that. In fact, that might have been the first real good game that I sort of endeavoured to complete. But then they just kept bringing up update after update, and I was like, it all feels like a bit of a cash cow now. I must have ploughed like 80 or 90 quid into that one game. And I was like, you know what, no, I'm just going to go back to No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, you get all this sort of stuff for frickin' free. Okay, so let's do that, because it's a labour of love, you know, and more AAA titles need to follow Hello Games' lead on that, I think. Until a game is everything that you said that it should be, and everything that you promised, they should really try and do a little bit more. Oh, okay, well, this has been... I don't think I needed to do that just yet. I need to go kill the monstrosities outside, but there we go, 133 nanites. Now, Mr. Hawks Gaming has put a video out there how you can bug that system so you can keep going back to it over and over again and getting all the nanites, which is pretty damn interesting. Take that, my little friends. Right, geology cannon. There we are, locked and loaded. Kapow! Get 7 shots with this. And usually you can take out a good, like half dozen of them. There we go. In one shot. But yeah, that wasn't quite as good as I usually do. I'm usually more of a monstrosity killing machine than what you're witnessing right now. But yeah. Now I do find if you pop the one side, they all appear over at the other side. You can just run over to the other side. If you're into collecting eggs, I don't really need them, so I'm not going to bother. There we go, just take out those. Yeah, you can pop the ones on one side. All the creatures pop out that side of the structure, then you can run to the other side and grab the eggs over there. If you don't want to do the whole digging underneath technique, which can be a bit laborious. Right, so let's recharge that. Fire. Lovely. Oh my god, I'm destroying the planet. Like freaking Goku. I tried to get them as they're burrowing out of the ground. Yeah, that's quite a nice little thing to do as well. As soon as they see daylight, boom, you're dead. Whoa, I nearly took out my shield then. If I didn't step back, I think that would have been a little bit dangerous for me there. Okay, so we've got 28. Usually when it gives you the 52 at the one side, you only have to do the one side. If it gives you 30 or something, then you end up having to go to 3 sides, and that's a real pain in the frickin' backside. Take that, you. Just go up here. Where are they? Down there? Take that. In the face! So yeah, I'd like to see this expanded on a little bit. More monstrosities and queens, maybe. That'd be cool. There's so much potential that this game has got. I bet they sit there at Hello Games, having a coffee morning or something. I would love... Can you imagine being in a boardroom meeting at Hello Games? That must be the best boardroom meeting ever. You know, I go to boardroom meetings and it's talking about how we can raise certain numbers in certain areas and things like that, but Hello Games will be talking about what can we add, what would the player base like, what are the players asking for? Because that's what they do, they listen. I want to work for a company like that one day. That'd be freaking awesome. And I've got quite a lot of ideas. I'd love to work those ideas, man. But yeah, I have got some graphical capabilities, and I have done some programming, but not to the level that those guys can do. But I would learn. Heck, I would learn. I've emailed them countless times with my CV and said, oi, let me come for an interview. It hasn't happened yet. Right, okay, let's go in and let's interact with the terminal. Kapow. Let's go on in. Oh, we don't want to interact with that one. You know what? If I do go for a meetup this year, I'd have to take them. You know, one of my biome boxes. I'd make one for their office and take it in with my CV. Aha, that's a mess there now. It really is. That's done, that area. I'd love to be in the boardroom meeting with Hello Games too. Heck yes, Dutch. I mean, Thunder. It'd be freaking awesome, wouldn't it? I'm going to go for toxic extermination. Yeah, there we go. Chemical weapons. Yep. I'd like to see planets with aggressive wildlife that's much tougher than we currently have. I feel exploring planets should feel a little more dangerous. Yeah, I reckon so too. The thinking one. Hey, Captain. I have very efficient technique for monstrosity killing, but they need to... the plasma launcher. The plasma launcher I like, but it bounces all over the place. Yeah, good idea, Steve. I think Hello Games would love that biome box. Yeah, I hope so. Maybe I'll take them a packet of top Trumpy type cards as well or something. I don't know. But yeah, it'd be nice to take them a little gift. Give them something back. Right, okay. Well, that's done. Let's head on up to the Nexus. Let's go claim my Quicksilver. But I'm still well away from getting another head. I'm about another 1,000 Quicksilver off. So I will do some more Quicksilver missions in the week, perhaps, but I am focusing at the moment most of my time in creative mode and trying to get all the ships done for this little mini card game that I'm putting together. Let's head on the Nexus, let's get this done. Oh, that would make a nice screenshot, wouldn't it? Look at that. How cool is that? Sometimes you just get a feeling. Oh, that'll make a nice screenshot. Look at that. Thunder. I mean, you must appreciate that one. That is really cool. I'm just going to grab that quickly. There you go. Let's do a screenshot. Sorry about the bouncing blue screen. Couldn't be helped. That was freaking magical. Okay, there we go. I've grabbed that. And I'm back with you guys. Sorry about that. I just had to grab that shot. That was just too good an opportunity. I loved the nebula in the background. Yep, cool. Did anyone from HG? No, but they did go in and put 250 quid behind the bar. They gave us a load of signed Atlas passes by Sean Murray, and they look completely different to the Atlas passes in-game. I'm trying to actually recreate it in my 3D printer as a model that I've created myself. So then I have got at least one thing I can do, No Man's Sky merch-wise, that I can actually sell and have the rights to sell. But yeah. I'm still working on that. That's going to take me a little bit of time. I'll get round to that after I do the cards. I'm such a busy freaking bee. That was good of them. Heck yes, it was. Yeah, they supplied a couple of raffle prizes as well. You know the limited edition ship, the die-cast one? They gave us 2 of those to give away as well. I wasn't lucky enough to pick one of those up. I don't own one. I would love to have one. They go for too much on eBay. I can't justify spending like 300 quid on a titanium ship, sadly. But I would love to have one of those in my collection. Right, well, let's have a look at what we've got over... Well, I know they're 1,800, and I'm sure that they're 3,200. So I'm probably just over the halfway mark to get a new visage. And the visage that I want to get is Mr. Owlyface, Hesperus. I would like him, the Lightbringer in Greek mythology. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Perseus as well, though. That would be cool. But there we go. That's pretty much that then, guys. Well, I'm going to start winding up now. I mean, that's pretty much it for Quicksilver. Pretty much everything else that I can show at the moment. So you guys out there, thank you very much for joining me outside of my normal streaming schedule. It's been fantastic having you along. Oh, Dutch66. How large a ship can you make with the 3D printer? Or does the quality drop if the model is larger? It's not so much the quality of the ship drops, but yeah, I can print up to 15 centimeters, so a good size. So I could recreate one of those ships. It'd be slightly smaller than the one that you actually get in the limited edition box. The problem I've got is when it comes to painting it. Because yes, I can spray paint the first layer, silver or whatever, but it's when you start adding the red, you're going to see the brush strokes. Unless I get some sort of airbrush or something, I'm not going to recreate a nicer finish as I would like for that. For the little ones that I do, the brush strokes hardly see because they're so small. So when you work in miniature, the mistakes you make and the imperfections are miniature as well, and they're passable. But the bigger you get, the quality of my paintbrush skills is noticeably bad. Okay, so Thunder Humping Turtle Duck, nice stream, mate. Thank you. Have a good day, all. Well, thank you, Thunder. And yeah, if you are subscribed to my partner's channel, she's actually live streaming right now. We've done a video on our expectations for Star Wars before we watch Star Wars, and we're going to be live streaming later on today on our thoughts of Star Wars afterwards, but try to keep it spoiler free. And anyway, you guys, you've been freaking awesome, and I'll see you guys later. Take care. Goodbye for now. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Oh, whoa, we got one more comment. The thinking one. Try smoothing the terrain around the site so there is no bounce back. Then either build a double height large square or stand... Oh, that's a nice idea. So you make your own little outpost, your own little crow's nest for killing the monstrosities. Nice idea, thinking one. I might have to try that one next time. Alright, well, now I am going. Goodbye. Cool. Right, here we go. I'm going to end off now. So broadcast. And end broadcast. So on this bouncing blue screen that you see here, bouncy, bouncy, I'm going to add a link to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and there will be links to more video content by me. Haha! Excellent. Take care. Goodbye. Have a good weekend.